As Surgeon General, you've stated that easing the nation's opioid crisis is a major priority for yours. On college campuses, what can we do to begin fixing this enormous problem?
Well, the first thing that people on campuses can do is talk about it. There's a lot of stigma attached to addiction, and folks are reticent to come forward and admit that they have a problem because they don't want to be judged by others. And my own brother is incarcerated right now because he stole $200 to support his addiction. That said, if we go upstream, it was really unrecognized and untreated mental health problems that led him to self-medicate.
In our current political climate, you mentioned gun ownership. Some people want it, some people don't. How have we seen changes in the way that health is prioritized and talked about? And how can people, especially college students, navigate this change?
Well, I think we have to go into situations looking to partner and with a servant's heart and not expect that our priorities are always going to be someone else's priorities. It doesn't mean that you should give up on your priorities, but it means you go in seeking to find areas of alignment as opposed to going in seeking to beat someone into submission until they, say, "Uncle, okay, I agree with you."
A big conversation that we've been having on our campus right now is equity, and especially racial, and all these equity for all these different identities, and that's something that's not always properly addressed in the healthcare industry or the public health industry.
When I talk about equity, I don't just talk about race, I don't just talk about culture, I talk about sexual orientation, I talk about veteran status. We know that a lot of our folks, unfortunately, who served in the military come home and aren't treated in a way that recognizes the sacrifices they've made for our country. I talk about people with disabilities. In Michigan, I think it's important to talk about urban versus rural disparities. If you show everyone how they fit under the equity tent and how everyone benefits from eliminating disparities and eliminating inequity, then I think you'll find a larger and more receptive audience to equity initiatives.